Welcome to Contract 101. Today's topic, the Conscientious Reporting Program known as OOPS. The Conscientious Reporting Program is a letter of agreement in the back of our contract. We call it by its nickname, the OOPS policy. Essentially, this policy was created to assist flight attendants with attendance during unavoidable circumstances like severe weather events. This policy covers both lineholder and reserve flight attendants. The OOPS policy covers you for forecasted situations such as blizzards, hurricanes, and earthquakes, hazardous or impassable roads resulting from severe weather, accidents, or natural disasters, mechanical problems while on the way to work, and unexpected airport disruptions or closures. This policy doesn't just apply for commuters that travel by air. If you commute by car, bus, train, or public surface transportation, you have the same protections, provided that you call the in-flight duty office as soon as the unforeseen event becomes known and it appears you will not make it to your domicile in time for your scheduled report time. Examples include accidents, mechanical breakdowns, and severe weather. When you commute by air, there are additional requirements in order to be fully covered by OOPS. The flights you are listed on must be bookable via Employee Res. As you list for your flight, ensure that the flight you choose will also have a backup flight following it that will arrive at your base or at your point of duty assignment, like a downline check-in, at least 1 hour prior to your report time. Both your original flight and your backup flight need to have seats available according to your seniority when you list. Remember that both flights have to have available seating at least 24 hours prior to departure time. Listing for a jump seat does not qualify you for OOPS. However, you are able to use 2 or more airports that are close to each other in order to meet the requirements. Make sure you have enough time to get to the secondary airport, be at the gate, and be checked in to utilize OOPS.
No!
Remember, you are expected to exercise prudent judgment and planning regarding checking load factors, flight availability, weather, and traffic. For example, do not plan on a flight with a departure time that will likely be impacted by forecasted weather events. OOPS doesn't apply to any other circumstances, conditions, or personal emergencies that may cause you to fail to report or be on time for your scheduled assignment. Immediately be in contact with crew scheduling as soon as you realize that your first flight is affected and that you are utilizing your backup flight regardless of the reason. Scheduling must also be contacted if you are not able to commute on your backup flight. OOPS requires that you continue to your base if possible, unless you are released by scheduling or coordination.
My first flight canceled. I have to take my backup.
You are subject to reassignment if you are not released. You could be directed to report to your original trip pairing or to a portion of the original trip, joining it at a later point. Assigned to fly a substitute pairing on the same days as your original pairing. Assigned a substitute pairing that begins on any day following the start of your original pairing as long as that new pairing ends on the same day as your old pairing. You may be given any other substitute assignment that you and scheduling mutually agree upon.
Finally on my way.
If you are a line holder, upon request the company will provide a hotel room if you commute by air and qualify for OOPS, but don't receive an immediate assignment or if your report time is 5 hours after you arrive at your base. So then, what happens if you get your OOPS? If you are reassigned, you will be paid for the reassignment, not the original trip. If you aren't reassigned, you will not be paid. That original trip is now treated like a personal drop. You will not be subject to discipline as a result of using OOPS. There aren't any specific number of times you can use the OOPS policy. Each instance is regarded as a separate independent event. If you repeatedly use OOPS, this could be used to evaluate your attendance and reliability. Always have documentation to support how you've complied with the terms of OOPS.
I finally made it to base.
Great, we have a new assignment for you.
For more information, refer to Letter of Agreement 6 in the back of our contract. Stay up to date by visiting calafa.org.